Hello, this is Phil. I just wanted to respond to a question that I've gotten from a number of different people regarding the hypnotic poetry that I've included in my book, Hypnopoetics. And the question's basically, how is it best to apply these? Can someone read these? If I send them in an email, will they be effective? And what's the best way to use them? And the answer to the question is really kind of the way it works is when you read these to a person, it affects them very deeply, and they have these feelings going on internally, and those internal feelings become associated with your voice as well as the words. And so as you tie those associations to the deep feelings that someone's going to have when you read these, they may not react overtly, and you may not see a lot of difference in what's going on. On the other hand, you may, because a lot of the people that you'll read these to will go into almost a trance as you're reading them. They're excellent for reading over the phone, and again, if you want to send it in an email or just give it to them in a written form, it's not going to be any more effective than a poem you can pick out of a 50-cent love poetry book you might find at a used bookstore. But I tell you what, you get somebody on the phone, you start reading these to them in a slow, hypnotic manner, and your voice softens, and they have the phone up to their ear, and you may find yourself just really getting into it and experiencing the feelings for yourself. And when that happens, you'll find that they're even more effective, because the more that you feel the feelings while you're reading the poems to someone, the more they're going to feel the feelings. So the short answer to the question is yes, you have to read them out loud. A wonderful thing if you want to memorize one or two and just recite them, but it works just as well if you're reading them straight from the page to the person. If you are reading them straight from the page to the person, what I would recommend is that you look up from the page. You read slowly, pause, look up from the page, make eye contact with the person that you're looking at, which assumes that your eyes are still open and you haven't completely knocked them out. And get that eye contact and read some more to them with, again, frequent pauses, and not the way I've been talking, but read it to them in a way that you really put the feeling into your voice, so that they will know that the words that you're saying come deeply from your heart and are there to establish a connection between you and them. So that's the kind of tonality I suggest using. Practice to yourself if you want before you actually try to say them to somebody or read them to somebody. Tonality is important, but definitely these are made to be read aloud, and the more often you can read them to someone, the better. The more of them you can read to someone, the better. And you'll find yourself in a position soon with the person you're reading them to where they respond very effectively to your voice and respond in a way that's oh so positive. So go for it. Best of luck. Don't use these to manipulate people. Use them ethically, but by all means use them.